Hello, welcome to my channel. So I'm working on this page today, and because it's a bright page, I am going to use mostly my cream and white to tone it down. And what I wanted to do was, let's see here, I made this little window with opening shutters, and I need 2 of them, but my intentions are I want to place one down here and then another up here, as well as these are from my border sheets. It's just the cream and black color, and so those are going to go there. But because this is something that you can't just buy, I'm going to show you exactly how I made it, so that way you can make one too if you wanted to do this. I like how the background is so bright and vibrant, and the black and the white or cream and the white helps the background pop out even more. So first, let me put the borders on, see if we can't get that done. I've already put double-sided tape on the back. Grab my craft pick and peel the backs of the double-sided tape off. This is going to be a fairly simple page. So I'm going to lather her up in glue really well. Turn my book and place it along the edge here. Just like so. And give it a good press. Okay. Go ahead and do the other one. I like to think of different ways to make my book interactive and just creative. So it's a basic page, but it'll be cute whenever it's done, I believe. Alright. Put this on the other side here. Just like so. Okay. Now let's make one of these. All I did was I got me a piece of my 80-pound craft stock, or cardstock, whichever, and I am going to cut a piece that is 3.5 inches by 3 inches. So let me get my paper trimmer here. Go ahead and slice that down really quick. Let's go 3 inches first so we don't waste as much paper. Just like so. And then 3.5. Just like that. Alright, I'm done with this, moving aside. Okay, so now you're going to grab your journaling block, your ruler, and your pencil, whichever you have. And on the, let me see here. Well, let's just do this. So, measuring the 3.5 inch side here, I'm just going to go a 1/2 inch here in the center and a 1/2 inch here from the top and bottom only. And then I'm going to turn it to the 3 inch side, and right there I'm going to measure where I put the little tick for the 1/2 inch. I'm going to start over here and I'm going to measure at 1/2 inch, 1.5 inch, and 2.5 inch, and bring it down here and do the same thing on this side. Half, 1.5, 2.5. And the benefit to this is this very first line from the ruler side is a 1/2 inch. So if you just line it up with that at the bottom, it'll be perfect for you. Okay. Then you're just going to draw those lines out, creating an inner square. Oops. There we go. Okay. And draw the top and the bottom. It's a little bit short. Let's move it down some. Oh, here. Maybe if we go from this way, it might make it a little bit easier on me. There we go. Okay. Erase this one up here real quick so I don't get a little bit confused. Alright. Now, we're done with this for now. Set it aside. And this is where you're going to go in and draw in all those lines that you just made with your pencil. And for me, I like to make them a little bit thicker. So I go over it once, and then I move over just a little bit and go over it again. Same thing with the middle one. And this one. They don't have to be perfect. No one's going to notice that part anyways. Okay. Turn it to the other side. Alright. Now, from here, what I do is I go from each corner up to the next corner to create like a picture frame look. Very messily. And then to mimic this is how I like to do it. I go straight up from this line here, like so, and then I go over a little bit in between that line in the corner, and then that whole section gets filled in. Just like that. And I continue that across. And I do that for all of the corners. So say let's move down here. I go straight across here. And then I go from this one here that I created and go straight across here. And that gets filled in. Okay. Let's go over here and do this one really quick. Alright. And then I just kind of randomly guess throughout the middle. Oh goodness, it's getting all over my mat. I have to clean that up. Just start putting lines in. I always do it by twos and then fill them in so that way I know I don't end up with an extra line somewhere. I hope you all are doing well. I have had a bit of an ear infection going on, so I've not been able to come in and make a video. Okay. Alright. Okay. Now that we've got that part done, I'm going to go in and just do a running stitch on the inside of each one of these. Oh, I feel like paint's getting on me. Ugh. Okay, turn it. Okay, that one got a little off, but that's all right. So now, what you're gonna do is we're gonna create the opening. So grab your cutting mat or anything that you have to be able to create that opening. And then you're gonna need your, oh my goodness, I can't even think what this is called. Whatever you use to cut with. And holding it up where the 3 inch is going from left to right and the 3.5 inch is going up and down, you're going to cut out the shape of the I, of the letter I. So what we'll do is, so the 2 short sides and the 1 long one in the middle. Let's go ahead and do that. I'll start down here, straight across the bottom, just where you created that border line, and straight across the top, and then right down the middle. And this is why I like to make thicker lines on them, so that way when you open them, up here I always kind of don't get, okay, there we go. You can still see the border on both sides. Alright, next up, grab your, what did I do with it? Ruler or straight edge or journaling block. And you're going to lay it right up to the edge of that border. So the 1/2 inch mark in, and give it some good pressure. And you are going to take this first window here and just push it open straight up like that, just like so. All right, and do the same to the other side. So we're just going to take it right on that mark lift it straight up, just like that. And now we've created a nice little shutter, window opener, whatever. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do for this particular book, or this particular page. And you can do it any which way you want to. The one that I'm going to have up here, I'm actually going to cut out a window for, to be able to see into the next page. The one that I'm putting down here, I'm actually going to make it where I can slide a picture down in there. I don't have a picture with me because I'm waiting on more of my film to come in. I ordered some, but I'll kind of give you an idea. So we'll start with this one. To create the picture one, oh, actually first, sorry, I want to put these little images on the outside here to almost make them look like they're, you know, framed, I guess. But we're going to use the images to be able to open one side of the window. So how I'm going to do that is, I want that to go right in the middle, right here. I'm going to open it up, one side only. I'm going to take my pencil, and I'm going to make a line right there. It's really, really light, but right there where I'm going to place it on. And then having it this way, I need, yeah, so I know I need to put double-sided tape and glue on this side of the image. Go ahead and do that really quick. I just don't want it to go over to the other side by any means, so it doesn't have to go right up on the line. I just don't want it to go over here, so it doesn't want to stick to that side. Okay. Peel that off. Grab my glue stick, and only on the side of the line that I'm going to be sticking down do I want to put glue. So, try not to go over my line that I made. Alright. Take it, and I'm doing it where I open the shutter piece, and I'm just going to stick it right back to that line that I just created on the one side, just like so, and give it a good press. There may be an easier way to do that. I have no clue. So now, essentially what I got is, because once the book is closed for a while, this will train itself to stay down. But for now, what I have is I have something to help me easily open that side of the shutter. And then, because I have to do it to everything, I'm going to outline that. Just to make it look like it belongs there. There we go. Just like so. And yeah, you'll be able to see it over here, but that won't matter. Alright, so to stick this side down, I'm just going to put double-sided tape down the two long sides and the bottom. Closer to the edge, as close to the edges as I can, because I know that the photos I use will fit down in there just fine and it won't be a problem, but you may have different size ones. So let's go ahead and do that. Right down the edges here. This is just 1/4 inch double-sided tape. There. And there. And like so. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, the images that I'm going to be using for both top and bottom one are from, I believe it's Crown of Roses, the Dylusions Crown of Roses set. Alright, let's get this one stuck down and then I'll show you how to do that one. Okay, and again, for me, I'm just going to run glue where I have the double-sided tape. Try not to go over. Just like so. Okay. Alright, pull my book over. And I'm going to place it right where I want it. I don't want it too far down to the bottom. So I'd say right about there. And give it a good press along those three sides. And let me see if I can find something. Well, here, I have this one here that I've saved. This is the backing of the pictures that I use. So then I would be able to just slide a picture right down in there. Just like so. And then imagine you open it and you see a picture. Okay, put that aside. Now, for this side, because I just want to create a window to the next page, I am going to do the same thing with this. And then down here, it hangs over a bit. All I'm going to do is just grab my little scissors, open it up, and snip that little edge off. There we go. All right. So, what I'm going to do on this side is I am going to take and I'm going to create a bit of a border around. So for this one, I think what I'll do is I may just do a straight border, a wobbly crooked straight line, just like that. And then only on the two sides and the top and bottom of the little shutter pieces. And I'll show you why. There we go. Now I'm going to take, and I want to put an image in here because when this page is closed, you'll just see this. So I'm going to just stamp in. I have Glorious Blooms by Dylusions, and I want the center one right here. Sorry for all the noise. Oh. Alright. I'm going to grab my journal block. Stick it on. And then I'm just going to take my little mop-up piece of paper towel here. And I'm just going to ink up from here up. Just the head of the bloom, pretty much. Do it really well. Alright. Figure out roughly where I want it to go. And stamp it straight down. Give it some good pressure and allow it to sit for a second or two. There we go. Set that aside. It looks kind of weird right now. But we're going to color it in just on that side. Okay. And because my next page is done in the Cool's colors, let's see, do I want to color it in Cool's? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go ahead and color it in the Cool's colors. Down here at the bottom, I'm going to go in with the Island Parrot really well. I'm going to grab my mushy peas and kind of outline it to give it a bit of dimension. Finish it off. Okay. Bit of a messy color. There we go. I actually think the more random it is, the nicer it usually ends up looking. And then we'll go ahead and do the bottom here the same way. Alright. So I'm done with the green. Vibrant turquoise in here. Because this is what you'll see on the next page. Give it a little bit of dimension. Just pick random spots. There we go. And as far as this, I haven't decided yet because I may do something different. Alright, so for this one, what we're going to do first is, move my thing down, just there for a moment. I got to decide where I want it to be. So I want about the same amount here, which looks like it's about 1/2 inch. So I want about the same amount there as well as here. So probably right about there would be fine. I'm going to open it up. And I'm just going to fold these back for just a second. It won't hurt anything. I'm just going to outline that rectangle area with my pencil. Roughly. Alright. Grab my cutting mat and my knife one more time. Cut out that little area. Okay. It ends up being so much easier if you cut towards you. Okay, and down this side. Alright. Pop that out. Set that aside for another day. And then move my mat, put it up where it goes. And we're just going to put double-sided tape all the way around the outside here. Close that up. And for this one, I'm going to do as close to the edge here as I can get, the outer edge, and then as close to the inner rectangle as well. So it looks like, and with it being 1/2 inch, if you've got 1/2 inch gore tape, that would work perfectly, but for me, I am just going to use my 1/4 inch here. Okay. Peel the backs off of here. See if there's any tape hanging over, and just pull it on grab your glue stick and go over where you put the double-sided tape really well, making sure to not get to your center pieces that open and close. Oh yeah, my doggos are down there singing. Okay, pick up your image. Let me wipe up that glue really fast. I don't like my table being a mess, but I feel like it is. And for me, it's easier if I open it up and hold it, and then I can line up my image where it goes. Alright, just like that. And then I'll give it a good press all the way around. Okay? And then I'm just going to take my black paint pen and outline over both of them. That one. This one. Oh, I felt like there might have been some glue up there. And my borders. So I have room up here to do writing and room down here to write. And it's a very, very simple page. I think it's cute. I like how the background is so bright and the black and cream or black and white tones it down. And it's an interactive page because once I do get my photo paper in, I'll be able to print my picture that I want to put in there. As well as having this open, you can see onto the next page and we'll be able to see whatever I end up putting there. And whenever you have it on this side, this is what you get. So I'll go in and I'll border that out as well whenever I do this page. Alright, well that is the video for the day. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it gives you some inspiration and taught you something a little bit different. Because again, I prefer interactive books. I do like a simple page every once in a while, but I do like to have fun, different hidden secrets, I guess, in a book. So until the next time, I hope you stay safe, stay warm, and if you like the video, please give it a like. And I thank you all so, so very much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.